Hey, Bill Shacko, welcoming you to part two of the 5 Minute Motivator on the secret to small group networking for sales and personal success. Yesterday, we talked about the first three, what the goal is, how to prepare yourself that day to make sure you're physically and mentally ready for this event, and then a strategy for making sure that you're not getting drunk at the event so that you have the ability to do some business. Well, here's the fourth, a business card strategy. It's extremely important that, first of all, you remember your business cards. You take an exorbitant number of business cards with you. You never know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. You never know if there's going to be a place for you to stack business cards. You want to have enough business cards on you in case there's a repository or place for business cards. Keep your business cards, at least gentlemen, in your right hand pocket of your pants, so that because you have a drink in your left hand. Remember, it's a non-alcoholic drink, but it's there, so that you could reach into your pocket and hand a business card to somebody after you shake their hand. So the important point here is the drink goes in the right hand. That was point 3 yesterday, or in the left hand. I'm sorry, and your right hand is available to shake hands with somebody, then reach into your pocket and hand them a business card. Okay, so that's the fourth point. There's a strategy for business cards. Make sure they are placed properly. Okay, now here's the fifth point that I would say to you. You've got all these business cards from individuals. Follow up with them the next day. What I would suggest you do is when you get these business cards, if you collect 1 or 2 or 3 cards at a time, go over to the side and jot a couple notes about them, about the individuals. Happy individual has problems with this, whatever. Right on the card. Then follow up with them the next day. How do you follow up with them? Probably email is the easiest way to do that. And just basically saying, hey, it was great meeting you last night. I hope you had a great time, as did I. And I feel truly inspired that I met you. Wow. Okay. You're going to be the only one that does that at the event. So keep that in mind. Next thing. Do you have a CRM, a client relation management software? Get the business card in there. You may want to do that before you communicate with them so that your first communication is actually in the CRM. But this is going to give you the ability then to begin a follow-up sequence. So, if somebody said that they have a problem in their office with whatever the problem happens to be, your email could say, thank you, I appreciate meeting you yesterday. I understand that you have a problem with so forth. I can help you with that problem. What I'd like to do is to set up a call with you, whatever it happens to be. All right. The whole point, though, is that you're moving these agendas forward, and you're beginning from a social platform and then moving it to a business platform. I hope this is making sense to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is normally a 45-minute talk that I give, and I'm trying to condense it into 2 5-minute talks, so I'm gusting here. Here's the last point. Have a special event for the attendees. If you have them in the CRM, you collect them as a group, and you say, we met at this soiree, and it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm doing something at my office. Here is an invitation. There's going to be food, there's going to be drinks, yada, 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 etc. And have some type of a special event for just those people. I got to tell you, if you do this, what you're going to do is put together a plan so that you're not just making the high hurdles toward the fast food and then the high hurdles toward the bar, and then going home, waking up the next morning feeling full and hungover and not having any business from it and saying, well, that was a wasted night. Yeah, it was a wasted night unless you set the goals. So think about this. Here's the 7 steps for small group networking for sales and business success. Very quickly, know what your goal is in terms of business card collection. Prep that day in terms of making sure you eat a correct lunch and setting yourself up as mentally as best you can. Drink strategy. Make sure that you keep the alcohol at bay or not at all. Keep the glass in your left hand with the napkin underneath it so your right hand is available to shake hands and have a business card presented. Step 4, make sure your business cards are in your right pocket so you can easily hand them out to an individual. Step 5, follow up the very next day while you are fresh in their mind. Step 6, get them into your CRM if you have one. And step 7, look at setting up a special event for just these people. Ladies and gentlemen, these 7 steps, if you do these, you will make money at networking events. I have done this for years. I have taught this for years, and I know for a fact these 7 steps work. Bill Shaka, just hoping that you become as successful as possible in all of your networking events. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you in the next edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. Please like, share, comment. Please join. Bye.